Well, a church is a place where the sacredness of space is made explicit, in the same way as offering, when we sing hymns or psalms, our praise is made explicit. We are actually saying, you know, glory to thee, our Lord. Whereas, and in a way that sort of gives us a yardstick for recognizing that all sorts of other activities should also be acts of praise, and similarly all sorts of other buildings and places are equally ways in which we recognize God's presence and recognize that he's being glorified, but in other ways. There's an interesting book that came out a couple of years ago that I was, well, I read, although I didn't actually quote it, Welcoming Finitude, Phenomenology of Liturgy, Christina Gschwandtner. And she, you know, one of the things she talks about is spatiality and the use of space in worship, and the way in which also, you know, stational liturgies, which they went in for a lot in Constantinople, they would have different parts of the service in different churches around the city, and also events such as the Blessing of Waters, which traditionally is meant to happen at a river or the sea, you know, living water. Usually now it's just in the font in the church, but again, that's making the world into a place of worship, a sacred place.